I know I think I did a rant on this already, but I wanted to redo it again because I didn't like the way it turned out. So this is my new rant on Cartoon Network, and I think I left out some stuff from the last rant, so I'll just start. Cartoon Network is should be called Craptoon Network these days because it is just crap today. And I can't believe that's how the channel changed. You know how it was back then until now. It's like a big change, and it's not for the better either. It's for the worse. And I'll just start by talking about Cartoon Network back in the 90s when it first began. And Cartoon Network started in 1992, and you know the channel went to play mostly the older cartoons, the Hanna-Barbera stuff. You know, reruns of Saturday morning cartoons and like you know the old cartoons from like the 30s and 40s, like examples. We love it, Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies cartoons, Popeye, MGM cartoons, and then we had Tom and Jerry. We had the Hanna-Barbera stuff like Flintstones, Jetsons, Fangface, Jabberjaw, Clue Club, Josie and the Pussycats, the Smurfs, the Snorks, Alvin and the Chipmunks, SWAT Cats, and then Two Stupid Dogs, like Johnny Quest. What else? Paw Bears, Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels, Speed Buggy, Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, McGill Gorilla, yeah, it's mostly that stuff. Pink Panther. You know, also the older cartoons, that's what they played. And they did that till like about 1995 when Cartoon Network wanted to start making their own cartoons, so they made the What a Cartoon Show. And out of that we got Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory, Cow and Chicken, Courage Cowardly Dog, Powerpuff Girls, and I think I Am Weasel. Wait, yeah, I Am Weasel, and I think that was about it. Those cartoons were awesome. Awesome. Funny, good quality. You know, awesome. There were just awesome cartoons, and then we got more like Mike, Lou, and Og, and then Nettie, and then wow. Then we got Time Squad. I gotta forget Grim and Evil. Then we got Samurai Jack. Whatever Happened to Robot Jones. Yeah, stuff like that. That's what we mostly got, and you know. Cartoon Network's slogan used to be cartoons 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all day, every day, and that's not what it is anymore. It's like, you know, it's like what happened. And then we had awesome blocks to like Cartoon Fridays. That was such a good block. I remember watching that every Friday. Then we had Prime Time, and we had Super Chunk. That was a good block too. And we had what other blocks did we have? Cartoon Network Olio, which was the replacement for Super Chunk, and we had Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater, where they play, you know, animated movies like Balto, Time Before Time, stuff like that. Then we had, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But yeah, it was a good channel, and we had, you know, we had awesome bumpers and stuff like the Powerhouse era bumpers, and then we had the Checkerboard bumpers. You know, the whole channel was put together, well made. It was a well made, put together channel. But that was all good until like around 2003-ish, more notably 2004, June 14th, 2004. That's when the channel got bad. We started getting bad cartoons like Juniper Lee, Atomic Betty, Jim Partner's a Monkey, Squirrel Boy, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Alien, Pet Alien, Robot Boy, and all that crap. And then we changed the Cartoon Network logo from this well-made original one to that crappy CN thing that looks awfully like the Old Navy logo. That's what I think. And you know, the cartoons kept getting worse and worse. There we got 16, Flapjack, Chowder, Secret Saturdays, Total Drama Action, Total Drama Island crap stuff. Then, you know, those cartoons aren't nowhere near as good as Johnny Bravo and Dexter and all those other ones. I mean, 16's about a bunch of stupid teenagers at the mall talking about nonsense. And we got Chowder about some fat ass purple thing that likes to cook or something. Then Flapjack's just weird, a weird cartoon. I mean, It's like a ripoff of SpongeBob, in my honest opinion. You know, they even got the guy who does the Patchy the Pirate voice to do one of the pirates on that show. I don't know, just that the humor in the show reminds me so much of SpongeBob, but it's just a weird show. And we got more like Chop Socky Chooks and other crap like that. And that same year, 2004, they got rid of Looney Tunes, which I thought was one of the biggest mistakes because, come on, how could you get rid of Looney Tunes? I mean, and then another bad thing they did was get rid of Toonami on the weekdays and put it on the weekends, and they did that so they replaced it with Maguzi, which was a younger kiddish version, a suckish version of Toonami, and it was whack as hell. They had stuff like Holy Spies and like Code Lokio and all that stuff. It was just whack. But then things got more worse in 2007 when they had Fried Dynamites. That shitty block where Blake Michael as the freaking host singing stupid Fried Dynamite, Fried Dynamite, Fried. It was stupid. Very stupid block that didn't last long. And at that same time we had Out of Jimmy's Head, that crappy made-for-TV movie about some kid who gets hit in the head by a train or something. It was just a shitty movie that spawned that stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. Reanimated was the made-for-TV movie, and Out of Jimmy's Head was the crappy TV series they made out of it, which didn't last very long. It was a bad, bad show, and at that point, Cartoon Network was just dying. It's like, what happened? You guys used to be all about the cartoons, and then they started getting into all this live-action stuff. Like CN Real. Oh my fucking god. CN Real, one of the worst blocks ever. They had stuff like Slam Ball, Survive This, The Other Siders, Brain Rush, Destroy, Build, Destroy. Destroy, Build, Destroy is just stupid. You destroy, no, you build, then destroy, then build again. It's retarded. Then they had more like Do What Will Happen and What Bobby Says. I mean, that was just, Cartoon Network was the low point right there. That was just Cartoon Network's low point right there. And I'm so glad the block is not on the channel anymore. The only two shows that are still on there is Do What Will Happen and Destroy, Build, Destroy. But I hope those shows will leave very soon. And Cartoon Network will be taking a step up into making the channel better again, which will probably not happen. But Cartoon Network made Boomerang so that that's the place where they dump all their old original programming and old cartoons that they don't play anymore. That's just a dump place for the cartoons they don't show anymore, and I think that's sad. But I find myself watching Boomerang a lot because I really miss the old Cartoon Network. I really do. Boomerang's okay. It's just not the same as the old Cartoon Network, but I mean, it's better than the new Cartoon Network. And Cartoon Network even made a shitty Nick Jr. type block trying to follow Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. It was called Tickle You. It had like Jeremy Boing Boing and Peppa Pig and Glenn for Tiny TV series. I was like, what is this block? Trying to follow along behind Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, but luckily that block lasted, well, it didn't last long actually. Thank God. But yeah, Cartoon Network is totally crap now, and I haven't watched Cartoon Network in the longest. And I don't know if I'll be able to watch Cartoon Network again because it probably will not redeem themselves back to the way they were. But they have crappy programming. Channel's boring now. Stupid live action shows. It's just ugh. It's like, what the fuck happened to Cartoon Network? What happened? It used to be so good. Now it's just ugh. I can't even barely look at that channel anymore. Along with Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, it's like, what happened to those channels? They used to be so good back in the 90s, but you know, as we got around this time, I mean, like, what happened? They just deteriorated into crappy channels. Cartoon Network is just crap now, and I don't think they'll be back to the way it was before, and that's really sad because Cartoon Network used to be a very, very good channel to watch old cartoons and stuff. But like, you know, it's getting even worse. More live actions being put on there and stuff, and it's just ridiculous. And I feel sorry for the kids today because they have to watch this crap. I mean, it's just sad. And I'm so glad I got to grew up with the old Cartoon Network because it was so awesome. But the person running Cartoon Network, Stuart Schneider, fuck you, because you ruined a great channel. RIP Cartoon Network, 1992 to 2004.